It's... I don't even know. Okay, gotta remind myself to actually turn on the music afterwards. Or... no, I should shut my ass up. Hope I don't get copyright strike. That would be really embarrassing. That would be really embarrassing, you know. That'd be super embarrassing, you know, for someone. Can't be me.
Recuerdo al comienzo que era un lío enorme.
Oh, fuck you, YouTube ads. Today's a good day for me. Not for anybody else. No, just kidding. I hope you're having a good day. I've been having a mediocre day, actually. I haven't really fully I hope you have patience with me. I'm freaking putting it on my stories, which isn't not super effective, but it's tradition. Do you like the audio? Is the audio better? It's better than the last one. I'm so glad audio's great. I was listening to my other stream. And it was like the music, it could be hard, but I wouldn't say it was amazing. Oh my god, my headphones are dying. Oh, fuck you. Okay, I need to disconnect and then reconnect my AirPods. I love life. Oh. I technically have camera headphones or whatever. Okay. Image off. So I took a live today mainly because nobody's home. It's AKA there's less noise and people to interrupt. I technically don't really have that much to prep. I just need Well, no, I do have a lot of stuff. Because... Yes, I use symmetry too, like, hey... I cheat sometimes, okay? I'm a little stinky loser. Let me just turn on chat. Okay. I should probably do my own thing. Just to check on myself. Because you know I'm not a little baby. I'm being monitored. I'm like a little baby. TikTok, I hate TikTok. I cannot. Okay, do the links work? My store page still doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Why? Oh my god, my stupid. Okay, I'm gonna change my freaking tripod, I guess. Sorry if the quality of the mic's really drops to like 20p. I've been I'm struggling because my thing is off. I need these two. My tripod mic. My tripod mic. Okay, I'm working on references. I just need to. Dude, this is tight. Jesus. This is the second time this has happened so far. My microphone can't catch a break. It's my fan incompetence. Microphones. I'll chat to myself all day if I have to. That's what I do anyway, except this is on YouTube instead of in my saved or whatever. And done. My fresh, sick new tripod is on the mic. There you go. I remember when I used to troll people on, well, not troll, we all know I was not tough. We were not tough back in the day. I mean, like, I used to go on Roblox. I used to go on Roblox therapy for some reason. And like put on a SpongeBob voice changer, and then I used to pretend to be SpongeBob with like a Poe avatar. You remember those, right? I don't know. I thought it was funny. Gotta replicate that goofy ass hairstyle, bruh. I became self-conscious about doing live streams. Hi! Hola, so freaky. Do you like my reference sheets? It's like the best thing in the whole entire world, mainly because I don't use them anymore. And the only drawing I have of this person is of them in a femboy cat suit I made while I was supposed to be studying. I hope you remember him. His name is Counter-Strike, and I added him to fucking... You seem like a YouTube bot. But Oh no, just kidding. I appreciate you joining my stream. See, look at YouTube bot. Okay, yesterday, I managed to like not make an absolutely abhorrent thing yesterday. I could. I can do this. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Can y'all see it too? What is that? What even is that supposed to be? God, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore, bro. Do you like the yummy hippie fucking music I added at the background that doesn't sound like dog crap? Cause I actually turned it up to like 8 decibels, which is like a normal human amount that any normal person would put on their videos, except me apparently. He's not fat. I keep making people fat. I'm like absolutely completely accident. I have the opposite of whatever Vivzy Pop's going on. I made people too fat. It's starting to become a problem. People I make are too fat. Oof, what? I made him snatch the ass of the way. Okay, let me just check out an actual reference. I completely ignored my original thing, and I sent a random person who was making a mass attack call. I sent them a completely separate, like, different description of the same guy, and now I feel kind of guilty for some reason, because I haven't done his yet. Mainly because he's like number. Who is he? Who is he in the number hierarchy? He's like number 10. The last two I don't care about, like Idol, but no, it's a joke. I've just done the references earlier. They're from last year. They're recent. And I'm gonna have to wait like a bajillion years just to do him. Armor reference. What the fuck is that? This is actually made for kids. No, this is not actually made for kids. This is, I swear, I cuss. Map announcements. Gulp. Mm, 20th, dude, are you crazy? What do you mean the 20th? My deadline's on the 20th. What? Oh, okay. Armor reference sheet. To learn how to do stuff. Okay, I'm missing a part, but I don't want to do it. This is gonna be an anatomically incorrect, guys, so No, you know what? Fuck this. Oh, I know. Okay. If I start like here. He's like the chest plate, right? I hope you're working on the artfight reference sheets, other person who's here or has either left. I hope you're working really hard on it. Put me as your little background guy as you work. What can I talk about? Yesterday I complained, not yesterday. Yesterday I did something else. What was I complaining about the other day? Oh yeah, character dependency. Should I talk about that again? Let's flip a coin! A virtual coin. If we get hits, we can complain about that a lot more. If not, we have to talk about something else. And landing on heads! So that means I get to complain about character dependency again. My ICs are way too dependent on each other. What can I do with this information? What can we do with this information? What can we do about this snatch? That's waste! Okay, waste. And then since I made him a little bit shorter. Okay, he fought in like the Third World War or something. No, just kidding. I've been seeing way too many videos of like Republican 15 bajillion people in the streets or something. I should stop. I wish I could stop. That is now safely my favorite YouTube archetype of videos I watch. That and random playlists I use for these streams. I'll make a separate reference for the mitts because I suffered way too hard on that yesterday. I did try to make Mr. Counter-Strike's reference sheet yesterday, but it failed miserably. How do arms work? It's like the arm is here. Something like that, I think, would work fine. Something that would work fine. Yeah, this probably does. Because it does. I don't even know anymore. We gotta work on arms. You know, the entity's a lot easier. I finished this reference in like, I think, an hour. Okay, I don't draw humanoids. That's something I want to draw. I've drawn furries. I like drawing furries. Nah. I don't like that pose. How the fuck? I'm cheating, guys. I'm studying a reference. How do you human? And then we can have him with his paws on his hips. Oh, my thing just ran out. Just right. Because I've been switching. Oh, what the hell? Why does it sound? What did I fix? Okay, as long as I don't move too much, these work. Which is actually really decent knowledge. Except the sound quality's ass, but okay, it's okay. And he looks considerably less buff. He looks considerably worse. Why does he look worse? Why is he worse? If I like did I detwinkify him? Was he a twink before? I was gonna talk about character dependency, and then I got lost in the sauce, and then I didn't talk about character dependency. I think character dependency is fine. I just don't like how dependent someone like, for example, just I don't think that Counter-Strike specifically suffers from this the most, but I feel like definitely, now that I'm having to revisit character descriptions, Gold Runner suffers the most from this post. Like, I don't know, maybe like pre-rewrite, sure. She was originally just created for an extra slot of artfight, but I've grown to really like her as like her own individual person besides her girlfriend, and now I have to separate these characters that are just so bonded with some. They're like those bonded cats, and like the you know, like bonded cats where you have to buy the pair. So I feel like that sometimes with my OCs, with some. Not all. Like for example, Double Trouble does not suffer from this at all. Dawn doesn't. No, Dawn definitely does. Double Trouble does not depend solely on their rivalry with who's this called? With Dawn Comet or Dawn or whatever. I don't know. No, Dawn. I liked River. Should I buy? Yeah, because it's Dawn and Dawn. It's Dawn 2 stars and then there's Dawn 1 star. I'm gonna rename them real quick. Okay, so now I got Dawn and Dawn Comet. I do not care that Dawn Comet is a quote-unquote silly name. We have another Dawn, which is more important to me, and also I don't care as much. Okay. We're gonna chop his arms off from the side, from the... I appreciate chat suggestions, or if you want to just... I know that half of you are like RL or whatever. But chat is always nice, because if not, I just start to incoherently ramble for the entire duration of the live stream. And although I really like to incoherently ramble, it's probably not good for people interaction, I guess. Hey, well, that's what I get for not charging them at night. I'm gonna go take a piss. Well, no. No, yeah, I'm going to take a piss. Alright, BRB real quick, because I'm actually dying. So BRB, I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna check on my AirPod batteries to see if I can, like, place them back. I was talking about something. I was nerding about something or other. Okay, no, I'm gonna redirect the topic. I got my grades today. That was fun. Especially because I couldn't go because I had a psychologist appointment at like that exact time. So that was wonderful. I'm gonna cut off his arms, I think, from the back. They're gonna be like little nubs. I think I used to like struggle with that a bit. Okay, we can remove this part of the skirt, I think. Or the girdle, whatever it's called. The little nubs. Everyone left due to my fucking job. I'm gonna do the pool. This becomes peeling contact. Also, I'm busy, Mom. Okay, so I think I can just pass these directly. Also need to remember to leave a slot for the eye reference. This is like a super Darcy inspired outfit. I've just remembered. It's almost uncanny. Do you think I go on? I definitely can do that. Let me just do that really quick so I can actually focus on the task at hand. I need to focus on being witty. Oh my goodness, yes, please. Yes. Oh yes, best goddamn background video ever.
Very special night. They are offering the brand new Toon Sour.exe Happy Meal, and it's
grown ass man talking about some Toon Sour. The only other person I've seen talk about Toon Sour like non-ironically, is like maybe
The number
my-
one is the Tung 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 Sahur
my
Happy Meal.
teacher-
The home style breakfast is Tung 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 Sahur. Beverages are Tung 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 Sahur Happy Meal. And look, these are for like the little babies. Tung 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 Sahur Brain Rod. And they got me again, a Happy Meal. I have become big now, you guys. Now, before we keep going with the Tung Tung Tung.exe Sahur Happy Meal, I have a little something I want to say, okay? You guys keep calling me Unk. I'm not mad about it. You guys think that you guys calling me Unk, it hurts. It doesn't hurt when you guys call me Unk. It doesn't
What?
hurt when you guys call me Unk.
Is dude okay?
It doesn't hurt when you guys call me Unk.
Is bro like okay in the head?
I can still stick and move, man. Look, I'm like you.
I think
Hello.
for context, I'm
Why are they
watching
calling
what's
me
it
Unk?
called? Do not order tung 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 sahur.exe Happy Meal from McDonald's at 3 a.m.
Do you know why?
You remember that guy? You remember that guy from like
Do you know why they keep calling me Unk? It doesn't hurt no more. Nothing you guys can say to me hurts, especially when you guys call me Unk.
I think bro is mentally unwell.
Do I fit in now? Hello, fellow youth. My name's Edward. Okay, enough with that. Now you're a part of them, okay? You guys, on tonight's video, we are gonna try the brand new Tung 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 Sahur.exe Happy Meal at 3 a.m. And as you can tell, it is kind of dead out here, but we're gonna talk to the intercom and see if they answer. Come on, you guys. Hello? We're trying to get the Tung 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 Sahur Happy Meal?
I cannot, bro. Bro.
They all think that it's fun to call me Unk over and over. Keep calling me Unk. You
Bro.
keep calling me Unk. You keep calling me Unk. Seriously.
Calm down, please,
Is there
bro.
the new Tung 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 Sahur.exe Happy Meal?
Please, bro.
We're just trying to get one. How much does it cost? 6, 7? What? I don't
Oh,
understand.
you
What does 6, 7 mean? Oh, okay. Sir, like I said, we're just trying to get the Tung 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 Sahur.exe Happy Meal. Whatever you say, you gotta break the fourth wall, you guys. So I think one of the
They're trying way too hard, bro.
This is gonna be embarrassing. How am I gonna explain that over there? Are they over there?
Oh, you guys.
Oh, how am I gonna explain that? I'm breaking the fourth wall, by the way. Oh, they're probably tripping.
No.
This is kind of like behind the scenes right now. We came a little.
You guys are fucking rich. No, I don't think it's that. Oh, it's them. It's them. It's the manager, dude.
That's
The
the
manager's gonna come
manager.
here, bro.
Sir, what's so brand new and different of this Tung 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 Sahur.exe Happy Meal?
Will make you cool, bruh.
It'll make you cool? I want to be cool.
I wanna be cool.
It's anti-unk too?
It's
Have you guys been selling
anti-unk.
out a lot recently?
It's anti-unk, bro. What are you watching, bro? I'm watching Peak. I'm watching Peak.
To all the YouTubers who are washed up.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not washed up. Seriously, you guys don't have to do that no more, man. You guys are. Let's be done with the memes, bro.
No,
Let's
bro.
be done. Let's be done.
Bro's trying too hard.
Let's be done. You know, every time I film these videos, I'm thinking like, should I really clip farm today?
Should I really quit today? Bro's like,
Yeah, laugh, bro. Okay.
Bro's
so
like,
sir, we'll just take one, and also we would like to know your name.
not it. He's not it, bro.
Michael?
Hi, Michael.
Hi. Okay, that's all we want, just one of them.
Okay. They're asking for a single tung 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 sahur Happy Meal.
Happy Meal is 67 cents.
And it's like $67.67. So it's like super meta because it's like 6-7.
Alright, you guys, right now we're gonna get to the window right now and we're gonna get the brand new
And it's to remain hashtag relevant. Wait. Shit. Okay, an ad just popped up. He's like lurkingly about to. Oh my goodness! It's tung sahur.exe. Wait, what the fuck? That's just regular tung sahur. What does tung sahur exe even look like? Like it's like the creepypastas, right? I am not Unk status, bro. I am not Unk. I am not Unk. I swear, bro. I swear.
What the heck? You guys, we just saw sahur.exe.
Okay, they just saw tung sahur.exe.
There's a bunch of Happy Meals right here. You guys look, there's absolutely so many freaking Happy Meals right here.
And there's like a lot of Happy
God,
Meals,
have
so
you
that
ever
means it's
seen
like
the
low-key
screens before?
cursed.
What is that? Filet-O-Fish Fridays? What the heck?
What the heck?
Oh my
Oh my goodness! They
You
do a
guys, right now,
sale!
we just saw sahur.exe right here in the drive-thru, but we don't know where he went. Is there more? The workers are not here. Where are
The workers aren't
at?
here because they fucking left.
Where the heck are the workers at? You guys, like I said, we just saw sahur.exe.
We get it!
in the
You saw
drive-thru.
you
Why was he
saw
in
the
drive-thru
guy. I
for?
get it.
Holy crap! We're just trying to pay for our Happy Meal and get out of here. You guys, like I said, as we keep going to find the sahur.exe Happy Meal, do me 3 things. Make sure to like the video, leave a bunch of comments, and subscribe.
Dude, can you do a review of the
Breaking the
thing?
fourth wall here really quick.
How many times do we have to state that? Jesus Christ. Bro has fallen from grace. I think he's just trying to keep up.
To us on the Arcade Craniacs channel.
He's trying to stay relevant
It's fun.
so bad.
It's pretty funny. If he
It's-
comes out, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be a first timer for sure. It's never happened. We started a little too late. Anyways, you guys, let's look for the .exe Sahur Happy Meal because I mean we ordered it.
.exe
properly.
Sahur
I mean,
Happy.
who else
Wasn't
are we
he like
talking on the internet?
Sahur
Maybe that guy doesn't even work here.
Happy Meal?
Maybe he doesn't even work here, okay? Maybe he doesn't even work here and he's trying to not make us have the sahur.exe campaign.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
sure. There's someone
Let's
who's
go
gonna
this
infiltrate the
way and see if
McDonald's
we can find
for no
anything.
reason, just to trick you, specifically random guy, to buy this sahur.exe Happy Meal. Sure, buddy.
What is
sure.
this? This is like an old school like McDonald's.
This is
thing.
like
Even though we
ultra
were here
meta
not long
commentary,
ago
I
doing
think.
another Sahur
If-
Happy Meal. But
Jesus Christ.
This is strange. Where's the Happy Meal? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Guys, it's right there! Dude, I told you, come here! Oh! What the heck? You guys, it's the Sahur.exe Happy Meal! No way!
We get it.
Oh my god! Here, grab this. You guys, I told you it was real, but we didn't even pay for the Happy Meal. Look at this. You guys, we actually got the brand new sahur.exe Happy Meal. Dude, let's go over here. Oh my god. You guys, this is crazy.
Okay, that was probably
As you can tell right now, we have the brand new sahur Happy Meal at 3 a.m.
At 3 a.m. We can never forget that. He's always at 3 a.m. It has to be at 3 a.m. If it isn't at 3 a.m., it ain't the same, you know? Oh my god.
You think they were gonna charge us like 6, 7?
Do you think he'll charge us like $55 if we like pay him to show up? You think?
Oh yeah.
Like 6, 7?
Yeah, like
6, 7?
Yeah, like 6, 7.
Give it up?
Jesus Christ.
Give it up, huh?
He's trying to hard. He peeked at the Among Us potion at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
and he's like
You guys
never
don't think that
recovered.
YouTube is a job? You guys don't think streaming is a job? Why? Why do you not think streaming is a job, Mom? Mom? Why do you think that YouTube is a job, Mom?
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say. Hello person who just joined. I'm watching what's it called? On the background, and I'm commentating. Do not order sahur.exe Happy Meal from McDonald's at 3 a.m. 2 exclamation points from you remember that one channel that did like the Among Us at 3 a.m. video? Peak 2020. It's that same guy, except he's trying to stay relevant, and now he's just pissing and whining about his relevancy, and I don't know what he's even spewing all about. He's just, I think he's just tweaking out at this point. It's sad to see. He's crying. His tears are falling down at the random McDonald's table we found like 4 minutes, and he's just crying. See, Mom, YouTube can be a real job, you know. I'm not unemployed. I'm not unemployed. See, Mom, I'm employed. You don't think streaming is? It's really funny. 2020 was like peak of like those silly little YouTube skits. I don't know how to put it. It was like the golden era of just making those 3 a.m. But it's they're here because this dude's making it, and he's crying on camera about it. So there was definitely people still doing this. I remember this one video was like this friend group just watching these videos, and I remember it being like super funny. And then I never touched that again, and then I played Daddy's World like a big fat chud loser for like a year and a half. And it just, I just remembered that. No, I did not just remember that now. It just appeared. And I thought it was funny, and I clicked on the video, and it is funny, but for like a completely different reason. He's just saying stuff. He's just saying stuff. Anyway, this isn't art fight related. I'm drawing, but I'm not actually talking about anything art fight related, which I mean, okay, but like people hit on your stream to listen people talk about art fight. Why you no talk about art fight? And yeah, that's fair. I should probably stop farting and whining about other stuff, and at least try, because at the best I've done so far is like I should be talking about this, and then slightly acknowledge it. So I flipped a coin. Okay, now back to the topic. Honestly, I feel like this year I really recommend people to go and pursue up their artfight accounts. I've already done it, and I feel like it really makes a difference. Learn how to use HTML. Even if artfight doesn't like HTML, it's also just a generally good skill to have. Just basic HTML is really powerful. It might just be me projecting and telling people I like to code. I like to code. Yeah, I'm like a huge, massive. No, I'm not. Well, yeah. Can you say that on YouTube? I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. Honestly, I friggin' yeah, YouTube copyright playlist my ass. There's 3 copyrighted songs on the copyright free playlist. If I wasn't trying to make money, if I was trying to make money, I would have friggin' stupid because some random hypocrite decided that Neoni is copyright free. No, he's not. The channel has their music copyrighted. What the fuck do you mean Neoni Dark Side is a copyright free song, bro? And I'm just getting that appealed, so I don't know, I just like my videos to be copyright free for no particular reason. Okay, there's actually no good reason for me to do that. That's my preference, okay, guys? Just how you prefer your videos, nice and clean or whatever. I like watching Do Not Order sahur.exe Happy Meal at McDonald's at 3 a.m. Okay, and true crime documentaries. That's number 2. Okay. I don't know what I was talking about. I just got mad and then I forgot. Also, I was beating myself up for only having like 12 characters, 14 if I'm super proactive. This is I don't know. I have a lot of projects to like soonish. No, shut up. Talk about artfight. What do I want to talk about artfight? Should I get like? Okay, shut up. Artfight. Okay, I don't know. I feel like okay, I'm gonna talk about my experience with artfight because as a non-newbie, except kind of am kind of done. I don't take myself seriously, but I have been participating, and I do know the ins and outs of the community a little bit better than people who are just joining, like, right now. I want to talk about my experiences with artfight and how to. I'm gonna try to avoid art block this year because I get really burnt out. Like, well, not this year specifically. I mean, like, first year, which is the only year I've been fully active. And I'm probably going to be for a while. Okay, like this girdle. Well, not girdle. The girdle is the bottom part. I don't know if it's called a girdle. I've just been calling it a girdle for some reason. Girdle's a fun word. Sue me. I like saying girdle. I'm gonna look what a girdle is. Because I remember the girdle being like a sort of a girdle. Why is the first search the stupid loud house kid with a buck teeth? Oh. It's like the bottom pants. Dude, why is girdle? Why is the loud house guy the second search result? How about you give me girdle first? Okay, what's the fuck? We have girdle on Steam, which seems made with AI. We've got the Loud House Twink another 20 times. Why is Zach Girdle the first thing that shows up? Why? Who is he? Who is he? You know that image? The freaking who is he image? Who is bro? I feel like I've been saying who is bro a lot more because, dude, okay. We're stepping into kind of sensitive topics, aka AO3's freaking lack of everything. So, I'm gonna talk about a piss kink thing, but it's like not, okay? The piss kink thing is barely there, okay? So I was scrolling through A3, just looking at the fruitcake tag, as one does. And then I find a fanfic. Okay, I have it open. If I open, like, right now. This is Amarashi, okay? It has, what struck me is that it had 131 chapters. Just, God knows how long he's been writing that for, she or they. God knows for how long they've been writing this. Probably a lot. And I don't like that fact. Case in point, it's like 131 chapters. Okay, so like I think like it starts because it has like an index and stuff, and I have to look through it because I don't want to read piss kink stuff. It just struck me because who writes a 200 no, let me see how many. It's like 231k words long, bro. Hochi. It's like, oh yeah, there's like, okay, that's kind of like a dog trick as well. So yeah, yeah, it has like 13k words. I mean, I get it. The demographic for it's kind of high. The actual content's very low, or sloppy quality. I mean, yeah, but like at the same time, no. Okay, so like that, you know. I was reading through it. Now here's the important part. I was just scrolling through, looking at it, and then I see that one of the frick ass chapters has a random guy named Dewey in it, Who is Dewey? Who is Bro? Bro did not get invited to the slumber party. Bro did not get invited to the slumber. I've tried to look for him. I don't know if he's Dewey, like, from anywhere. The only Dewey I know is from the stupid DuckTales thing. Okay, now I'm from the DuckTales movie thing, okay? Shoot me. Sue me or whatever, but I know I'm from the DuckTales thing, okay? And, like, yeah, you know. Who is Dewey? I've read his chapters, sadly, and I don't like that because it feels wrong, and it is. It feels and it is very wrong, but, like, it's interesting in a sense, in a way, you know. It's interesting to read. It's not pleasant, but it's interesting-ish. I feel like a science experiment. Oh my god, I was scrolling through TikTok and then suddenly freaking experiment 21. I did not remember experiment 21. I did. There's a core part of me who does remember that. But it's like a small part of my subconscious, you know? I get reminded of it every like 2-3 months. Along with another pirate AU fanfic where Paintbrush dies at the end, okay? Okay, bro. Girdle. It's not the girdle. Stupid Mars guy. Look at my actual girdles. Is that Girdle? Who is that Girdle? He's probably a self-insert. He's also a pervert somehow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Creative artist, loser. Wink, wink. Okay, now I need to choose a color for the pull pads. It's gonna be like almost the same. I've drawn him with boots. I guess he, they. I wrote them down as like they, them, but I never. Mrs. Midnight is trans because I thought she was like Mrs. Midnight for the longest time, and then I actually look at the house, and then I realized it's Mr. Midnight, so I changed her gender. Because she's my character and I can do whatever I want with her, okay? That happens a lot. That's why I've successfully given up on actually using NARPs as set pronouns because I cannot get my story straight. I use he, him mostly, but like there are any pronouns. He's any pronouns. He don't care. He don't care. Why should he care? He's like a little space alien kitty cat. Why? If you weren't a weird alien space kitty cat, you wouldn't care about your pronouns. You wouldn't care about your pronouns. You can use whatever you want. Mainly because everyone gets it wrong all the time. Nah. No, probably not. Do we think that space is more accepting than our current country, where we live in, our current real life space faction we live in? I hope so. Like, I hope so. If we were to explore outer space and there turns out to be like life outside of the galaxy, it would be fun if they weren't transphobic, you know, or just in general people in the future. Oh, I saw a beautiful comic, not recently, it was a while back, but like It's really cute comic of like a girl who gets a trans girl who gets like revived like into the future. And it's like really sweet because the people do like a background check and then realize she's trans, and then they bring her back as a trans woman, and I think it's sweet, okay? And it's like, I really like that comic, except I've lost it to the dunes of time or whatever. I can't find it anymore. I remember it, I just can't find it. But I remember it being really sweet. Honestly, it might have been Gooner Bait. In fact, I'm almost 100% certain it was Gooner Bait. But the start wasn't. And I'm glad it wasn't. That first thing was fine. Then there was a relationship between like the first sciencey girl that like revived trans girl season, and they go on like whatever. Oh god, I don't remember. I remember that first part though, and it was really sweet. It feels lazy. I feel like I'm missing something. But there's no mouth reference. There's no mouth reference because they have no mouth. They have no mouth, but they don't need to scream because they don't even know what they don't even know what they're supposed to be. I don't think that they need to scream about anything. Well, no, they do, but they can't. Because I started a challenge for myself about 2 years ago to make, like, I'm gonna make a character, but, like, it's gonna be missing a feature, or it's gonna have to be with a certain thing, right? And that's when I made the entity and this man. Well, this guy. Well, it's a gender neutral term for guy. Okay. King. No, just kidding. JK. Now we need the color swatches. Also kind of found it endearing because I'm in a server because there's like a game that I've tried to follow as close as possible because I do want to play when it comes out. And there's a fan out channel, as my servers do. Okay, I think I had a plan with this. And I think it makes sense. But I'm not gonna follow Past Me's instructions because Past Me was a little Nimwad rod. I didn't know what they were doing just yet. Except on some level they did. Their grubby little mitts. Their grubby little bazingers. Their grubby little armpits. Their grubby little long girdle. It's not even a girdle. What am I even saying girdle? Girdle's like a pants sort of situation. Except it has like a different name because they're Irish or something. It's a girdle! What the fuck is even a girdle? It's not even a girdle. I'm just an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot because my psychologist says. Okay, remember we do the gradients in my house. Saw like a color theory video like a while back, and it was like, no, do not use green. Green is the best. I hate green. And they reminded me of like that one episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, where it's kind of like, yeah, you know what? We know which one we're referencing. Okay, the first one. We know what we're referencing. Can I complain a little bit? Mainly because it's an hour long, and mainly because nobody's gonna watch this far. I think. Also because it's just me, and then that means yeah, it's like 71 minutes into the recording. No, I couldn't make my 6-7 joke. God damn it. My mandatory 6-7 joke. There's like this person I don't really like talking to a lot because they've hurt me in the past, and I don't know, and they're pissed off with me for like unknown reason, but they're really pissy with me. Okay, that's like the important part of this. They're pissed off at me for a reason, God knows why. They know, I don't. And if they're unhappy with their lives or whatever. No, I don't think so. Because allegedly, since my grades are given to me today, allegedly, this evil person just started uncontrollably sobbing, like, with all their strength. They thought, my friend thought, and she said that she thought that this person might be repeating a grade. Honestly, that makes me, if they do, I'm really happy about that, because that means I don't have to deal with slight transphobia in my space. Fuck off. Do I have to? Okay, let me check. Let me grab my Google Doc. Counter-Strike character reference sheet. Lesbians! Okay. Lesbians! They're real! Something. Deltarune Chapter 5 is here, and I care. I mean, of course I care. I'm like super Deltarune fan #1, but like, not really. Okay, so Double Trouble, the entity. Okay, I'm just missing the entities and Counter-Strikes as headshots, and then I can move on to gifts. Which are like little kind of silly gifts I decided to make for each character. So should I switch the music up? There haven't been the copyright straight for Jennings.
Yo me compro el coche en Flexi.
Okay, we're gonna blah, 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 blah. Okay, wait, because it's like killing my thing. I really like me, Jennings. Have I said that before? Are you sick of me? Are you sick of me? Like me, Jennings? I love me, Jennings. Hi, hello to you too. I'm doing headshots. I'm doing the character headshots for artfight because I'm doing artfight and definitely have not been distracted the past few hours. How are we doing today? I struggle with headshots a lot more than I'd like to admit because they're like the only thing I draw on artfight. Like, yeah, I've drawn full scenes before, but like they're like few and far between. Are you lesbian? Yes. Yes, I am what could be known as well, not really. This is actually outdated. I'm like weird micro label, but if you're asking anyone who knows me ever, yes, I am a lesbian. I am in lesbians, yes. I'm not single and ready to mingle. I am, in fact, I don't know, weird and queer, or whatever you want. Oh, you know what pisses me off? Okay, no, I completely side tangent. Okay. God damn it. Mañana nos vemos. Mañana te veo. It's funny. Oh my god. God damn it. Piss. Yes, lesbian people are real. What other comments on my sexuality do we want to make? We do not we do not mess with my music choice though. It's tough. It's tough. It's so massively, incredibly tough. You can, the average person cannot deal with it. Kind of happy with headshot. Kind of gives though a kind of authoritative stance, whatever that means. I love to grab a beer and then here. Okay. Man, I'm so sad when people try to talk. Like War Animations 2001. I don't know. I should stop assuming stuff about people, like their religious beliefs immediately. I do not know. I cannot.
Securitas Direct es ahora Verisure. Cambia el nombre, pero no lo que somos. Primeros en proteger.
From the clouds up on high.
It's the Mugenic soundtrack should be non-copyrighted. Yeah, they did not get striked. Last video for that, I think.
About to draw your final breath. Buckle up for the kiss of death.
Nature was just
Nasty little squishy bugs. Auntie Jenny's sweaty hugs. Smells like Satan's barbecue. Pestilence inside of you. I steal the breath from your lungs. Cover your scalp with beetle dung.
Okay.
Feel the pain, feel the burn. You never win, you never learn.
Yeah, I think there are other. Just I think I drew them way too pointy in the original with that shit.
Slowly sink under the ground. There's no escape this time around. Feel your insides turn to mush. Ash to ash.
Dude, why the fuck does this stream have more views than the other one? The other one is a lot better. I've just been goofing off this entire time. But last year I had an actually interested person join my grandma on a weird spam bot. I'm currently a loser and not ready to mingle. No funny. I don't know this copyright. No, okay, I think it's pretty obvious where I want the light coming from. But no, okay, light coming from like here. Like, here is very abstract concept. So I'm just going to say that it's left. Yes, left. Top left. I can speak, guys. I can talk. See, I can talk in normal sentence. There's really. I've been thinking about printing my stuff. Well, no, I've not been thinking about printing my stuff. I've already printed my stuff. I mean, I'm a shirt for a teacher, and I haven't been able to give it to him today. So I'm gonna go tomorrow and probably go to him there. So that's exciting. Not really. Really not. The only thing I'm partly excited for is artfight. Everything else is just in the way. I sent in my whip not a week ago. I honestly think that Mr. Counter-Strike's thing looks and feels empty. because he doesn't have as much. He doesn't have as many accessories as. Well, he has one prominent one, but I saw people struggle with this a lot more than I think they should have. But there's supposed to be like a squirrel thing. A squirrel. And it did not land like at all. Like, I learned from my mistake. I have learned from my mistakes. Man, this is the first year I can probably say I redid most of them. I'm not redoing Don't Comment and I'm not. Okay, that's just, I'm not doing it. I'm too lazy to do it. I'm sorry. I'm a fat little lazy chud, and I cannot. Honestly, that single pop definitely goes a long way. My favorite piece ever of my series is the entity, which is somehow I'm not really that attached to, but honestly, it's I get why people like. Work. Do not speak. Just work.
¿Finalmente estoy embarazada? Hazte la prueba antes de la fecha
God.
prevista de tu periodo. Clear Blue.
Okay, it does work as a good. probably not great. It's for all intents and purposes. I cannot feel force this up. If something comes up in Brainland, I can talk about it, but I'm not gonna force myself to speak. Just seem like a high energy YouTuber because I'm not. I'm pretty. I'd say I'm high energy, but not really. I'm not high energy like at all.
How come me not getting the brand new Toon Sahur Happy Meal is not a...
which has sparked protests across the city streets. Who say free speech is under threat.
No, this is. No, this was on.
European audiences are so, you can hear a pin drop, it's so... European audiences are so, you can hear a pin drop, it's so...
Are you struggling with whether or not you think you're gay? What do you why are you saying that? Well, how old are you? 28. Okay. And how do you identify right now? You feel like that I'm hoping my phone picked up because I don't know if you guys in the back heard it, but it was sort of what I heard. So what's the confusing part, if you don't mind talking about it? What's your name?
Oh my god, no, mega ugly.
What's confusing?
I've never looked for anything.
You've never looked for anything? What do you mean?
I've never really explored that part of...
You've never explored
So I don't know what to look for.
The lady part of life or the sexual part of life?
Relationships.
Relationships. Oh. Really? Are you a fucking loser virgin? I think it's fine that you're, because I feel like a lot of people, I think it's better, I'm gonna be honest, I think better to stay a virgin till you are the person that you are. And look, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think one's better than the other, but I imagine there's a possibility of a lot of yucky feelings around sex. Like if I had ever fucked men, which I didn't because I'm not a fucking faggot. That would have been rough for me. You know? I don't know. It doesn't all have to be traumatic and bad, but are you into women or men or
I don't know.
you have no idea. Have you thought about it at all?
Not really.
Not really. I mean, you might not be into anybody. That's possible.
I don't know.
I love that you volunteered for this and you really are so confused. I mean, that's what I asked for and you really brought it. You were like, you like the idea of a relationship.
Yeah.
And like a physical one. Maybe. Okay. Can I make a suggestion? And it's not gonna be funny at all. But maybe I feel like people make a bigger deal out of these things sometimes than they need to be. And a really fun, not transitioning, that's a big deal. But like physical things and like knowing what they like and like keeping it really light and just like going on a date, holding a hand. You know what I mean? Like very, very light, very fun.
What are you watching? I'm not watching. Okay, no, yeah, actually, I am watching something. I was watching Tung 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 Sahur, or whatever it's called, but now I'm watching the Ashley Gavin show. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I hope that you can. It would be really funny.
Un mundo más PPS,
Oh,
un
fuck
mundo
you.
sin letra pequeña. Sin sorpresas en tu factura. Llámanos gratis al
Stupid
1706.
music don't
Pepe
work.
Fon.
And make it known. Like make it known in your profile. Like all I want to do is just touch fingers. All I'd like to do is like lay on a bed together, clothed, look at each other, and giggle. You know what I mean? Like an app that might be good for that. And this is not sponsored, but Field, because, yep. There's the bisexual man. You fucking freak. She's on Field. About me? I'm not. But I think I might be if I were in a position where I was like exploring myself. Because people are pretty open-minded and you can put in your profile stuff like that. Whereas on like Hinge, you're gonna get a guy who's like, what the fuck is asexual? I'm asexual. Isn't everyone kinda asexual? So I would keep it light and I wouldn't like put like a whole big fucking like I need to know what I am and I need to know if I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like I would just keep it really light and fun. I wish I had better answers for you, but I'm a comedian and this was more than I bargained for. I mean, I did ask outright. I don't know if that was helpful, but are you on an app at all? No. You're so shy. Okay, fuck all of you. You want to be nice about it? Fuck Clara. Go fuck her. Offer her a cuddle tonight. You're adorable. Yeah. That's it. So sexy, Clara. So hot. What do you think is like, what are you on a dating level, what are you bringing to the table that you think is a valuable trait? Money. Yeah. What are we talking about, Clara? I'll dump my girlfriend. You got savings? I mean, you're not dating. Do you know how much fucking money you must have saved over the last? Do you have roommates? No. Live alone? Great. Someone went. Do you have a yard?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sick, Clara. Here's You're so sweet. You're so sweet and shy. Are you on estrogen, if you don't mind my asking?
Yeah.
Okay, because I it's dark in here, but I do see some fat natties, for lack of a better term. So that's kind of another thing that your money and, you know, it's kind of a nice combo you don't see very often. Because it's sexy. You're quite a quiet person in the crowd work. I'm grateful that you volunteered. I don't think you thought it through. Sort of a cry for help, really, more than anything else. I think if you're interested in a relationship, just even what you've done here, you'll find it. Because you're putting yourself out there.
I'm hitting 2 hours again.
También amante de los animales, madre o simplemente Miss.
Una inspiración para millones.
Vale, déjame a mí. Va, all your things and your water.
¿Manifestando un vuelo para 2 personas de ida y vuelta por Europa o Marruecos? Llévatelos al abrir tu cuenta online joven sin comisiones y hacer una compra de al menos 25 euros con tu tarjeta BBVA. Sin manifestarlo. Hazte de BBVA y empieza a disfrutar de esta y muchas ventajas más. Avanzamos. Más info en bbva.es.
Not to like stand on a high horse, but I don't think it's a weird stand on a high horse. Now I'm just picturing myself on a horse. A very high. A couple of you think this is funny. Most of you are like, what are you talking about? I'm on a horse. I said not to stand on a high horse, but I've gotten up on my horse and I'm standing on her. Come on out, Sam. Hi.
Chic. You guys did not laugh at the horse bit enough. I was back there. I was so upset.
It was really funny though, wasn't it?
It was so funny.
Yeah, standing on a horse.
Doing an act out of being on a high horse.
On a high horse, just so
Here,
tall.
maybe if we do it together, they'll get it.
Yeah, you be the horse. I'm gonna stand on you.
Yeah.
I took off my sneakers. I'm gonna stand on you.
Oh my God, really?
Be a horse.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Spiritually? No.
You know I don't care about that.
I am rock hard.
Good.
Great.
Okay.
Just start filming then.
Yeah. We'll just do.
We'll just do comedy.
Yeah, I'll hold my shoe and no one will know why.
My stamina is
It's
like...
the dumb acrobatics for half a second. They never lost their minds.
I know, it really is insulting to people who are like in Cirque du Soleil. I don't think Cirque du Soleil ever gets an applause that loud. But they were like, whoa, that lesbian stood. That was harder for me than it looked. I know it was the hardest for you, obviously.
Honestly,
but I was really like clenching my calves. Because I had to plant firmly, you know? I couldn't slip forward because if I did, I would paralyze you. Which is totally fine.
Yeah, totally fine to paralyze.
Totally fine. I actually prefer it, so come over here and...
It's really disableist of me if I don't get paralyzed.
Ableist of you. Ableist.
No, I said what I said.
Okay, I kind of want to take questions from men. I think it might be fun. I wanted to try this new thing where if men have a question about being a woman or a lesbian or queer, that they could ask their dumbest question in a stress, judgment-free environment. Now, some of you are like, that's not what this is, and you're right. Are you shaking your head? What's your question? Because you were like, no, I can't say that. Say it. I want to know. You have not, you clearly are not the old man behind you. I've never done this before, so men, you're letting me down again. I see all of you. There's kind of a lot of you here, but not up front. No, but not you guys. When we're alone together, you ask me fucking crazy shit. Do not act like I've never had a question for a lesbian. Seems.
I think that he has a question. He's been like whispering to his wife.
I know. I'm the dad. I know. Wait, what are you doing here? Not you, dyke! Oh, that's your dad? Why aren't you sitting next to him? You're with a friend. Okay. But why aren't you sitting next to him? You couldn't get four together? Wait, who are the other people? One went to the bathroom. That's your mom. That's your dad. And this, you're a sister. Okay. That's the other sister? Are you the sister? The friend? Oh, you're bisexual, right? Yeah, okay. What about the faggots? Do you have any questions? Because I know you actually know the least about women. Sam asks me such insane questions about women.
Yes. You can tell them.
Which one? Oh, yeah. He was like, how deep inside the vagina is the clitoris?
And mind you, I was a 26-year-old man.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Did you have one? What did I smell like before the estrogen?
Cuando sufres leucemia infantil.
If you're watching this at home right now on TikTok, I am not trans. I was freezing my eggs. Just feels relevant. Women take estrogen sometimes for different reasons. Okay? And I don't really know what I smell like because it's me. You know? What do you smell like? Yeah, what do you fucking smell like? Yeah, what do you smell like, bitch? What do you think he smells like, boyfriend? What do you think he smells like?
He smells like farts.
He smells like farts. I believe it. You gross boys. But I think that I do smell good. Okay, now I have like a... Okay, you want to hear an insane theory? I got a lot of eggs out when they did my... not to brag, but it turns out that I'm very fertile. And obviously I became more fertile when I took the estrogen. So I have a theory that if you smell really good, like, if you smell like farts, that must mean that you have, like, no sperm. You barren whore.
Alright.
But that's my, like, weird little theory. I'm right? Wait, what? Only at an Ashley Gavin show I was like, I'm a biologist. Wait, explain that to me. Wait, what do you do, first of all? I don't want to fucking hear that you're a barista. I don't want to fucking hear it. What do? You study biology. What, are you getting a PhD? You're doing your undergrad? Fuck the fuck off. I hate college students. Actually, you are a narcissist because I took Psych 101. You're in your 3rd year? I don't give a fuck. You could stop tomorrow. You don't know anything. Sorry, that was a little, all of you were like, oh my God. She's enjoying it. Also, what's that one little rat's tail that you got dangling down? You were at work, so you didn't braid your rat's tail? And you're trying to tell me that you know about fertility? You have a rat's tail. If you walked into a fertility treatment, you're about to lay down 30,000 Canadian dollars.
I need to just grab something to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm like a pile of chud. I'm like a cud.
You'd be like, I trust this person.
Okay, I'll finish headshot and then I'll go grab a snack. What?
Sorry,
What can I eat? Well, actually, I went shopping today, so there's like more of a selection of food. That isn't cod. That isn't just salmon 7 for like every single meal of the day. Either eggs or like a yesterday with eggs and salmon in the same meal.
Wait, I wonder if animals smell different based on their fertility, because one of my cats smells a little better than the other. And I am smelling them. I am putting my face in my cat's body, be like, I love you, never die.
Because they have to picture it. I've just seen it so much.
Yeah. One of my cats spends most of his time on the bed. So I go into the bedroom and I lay down on my stomach and I put my head I smell him. Sir, do you have any questions for me? You also look like you don't belong here.
Daddy, can I get up?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No further questions.
I don't want you to hurt. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So how did you get here, sir? You bought a ticket.
I don't know. No, not talking. We've decided no talking. I'm not allowed to talk.
Okay.
Unless
so
it's something actually important.
Where'd you go? One is gay. You don't know about the other. Okay. Well, no questions? I feel like every man has been dragged here. Well, you do. Oh my God. You're the first. You're my first. You're my first man. Oh, I guess you were my first and I shat all over you. Do I ever perform without my hat? Old men love to ask why I always wear my hat. It's actually so funny. It is like their #1 concern. I know you guys don't think it's that funny, but if I had a nickel for every time a male comedian over 50 was like, why the hat all the time?
listening. What?
It keeps my hair out of my face. And I wear it backwards because if I wore it forwards, the light, because this venue is huge and the lights are up. You see how, yeah. So, it's so big. The light would, okay, we're fine. If you're not laughing, it's just mean to him. The light hits, it will create a shadow from the bill. So that's where I don't like to do my hair. I don't like to do all the things that women do, like makeup and hair and all the things. Yeah, that's where I wear my hat. And then it became like a brand, and then it was like, everything started blowing up, and people were like they... And then when people get mad at me on the internet, they put their hat backward, and they like hold the one, they hold like a shoe, and are like, I'm Ashley Gavin, faggot. Okay, well, last time there was a marriage proposal, and someone had brought in a bird. And they here a year ago in Toronto, they unleashed the bird, and then in my footage from the video, you can hear a security guy going, "There's a bird." I don't think the bird is part of the act. I think it's an outside bird. They brought in an outside bird. All right. Well. Oh, you have a question? Yes. Okay. Yes.
If nobody else is asking a dumb question, someone's gotta.
Okay. And you seem appropriately socially awkward for this.
Then forgive me, folks. It's an obvious one. You must have answered it before. Let's just get it out of the way. What is the thing with Subarus?
Yeah. Sir?
The question that's on every man's mind. What do all men want to know about us lesbians?
Tonight on 60 Minutes. It's just me pacing in the back.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I imagine, here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, there's someone that knows. Give me a second to try and guess. This lesbian's like, it's my special interest!
It's my 3rd year at undergrad studying lesbian Subarus.
My guess is that they are trustworthy, reliable, you know, sort of practical. Can carry all the stage management equipment, hiking equipment, double-ended dildos. They seem to be very gay-friendly as a brand. But this person literally is gonna shoot herself in the head if I don't call on her. So what is the answer? No, shut the fuck up! The purple-haired freak. Go. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted.
Look, you're out.
We got that there's.
What the fuck does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
Well, what does it mean to you? What does it mean for a car to be stealthy? And no, they're not. They're blue. They're sexy minivans.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but I don't think that applies specifically to lesbianism. What do you think the answer is? Shut up!
The company was starting to fail.
I gotta say, this opening line sounds legit. The company was starting to fail.
Long story short, they started marketing to outdoorsy people.
They started marketing to outdoorsy people.
Which was code for lesbians.
Which was code for lesbians.
Figured out we had money.
So we all fell into a capitalist trap. And that's why they have all the golden retrievers and the like Subaru's love or whatever. Love? What's Subaru love?
It's probably just because they're stealthy.
Someone has a different opinion?
I do the Subaru social media marketing.
You're it. Oh my god. My fans have so few strengths. But if you want a free latte or a shout out on @Subaru, go ahead.
I work in advertising, so I did Subaru copy for like a year and a half and all social media.
Are we allowed to be the lead right now, or are you gonna lose your job?
I'm not on an NDA anymore, so
perfect. Yeah, share the Subaru's secrets. Not so stealthy anymore, are they? Sick callback. Keep going.
She's right. In the 90s, they did all this marketing.
No, not the stealthy thing. This woman. They did all this marketing.
They built this like cult following, and then like
the cult following being lesbian.
Specifically for the Outback. So
specifically for the Outback.
Specifically for the Outback, and then in the last couple of years, they started incorporating this thing where if you have a Subaru for a long time, they'll send you a metal stamp.
So what you're saying to me is that a community of lesbians who love pins. All of those lesbians are shopping for a car. They're like, what car do I get? What car do I get? I want something reliable, but it's gotta be within my budget. And what's the resale value? A pin. That one.
So they stopped being like in Canada. They stopped being like, we don't want to target lesbians all the time.
Oh, the brand was like, how do we stop targeting just lesbians? Because to be fair, it's not like they don't want to just target lesbians, but they don't want to be like me, where they become so lesbian branded that no one else will go.
Okay. We've made a promise. If I finish this, I'm just gonna go out something to eat. I'm gonna go stretch, grab something. BRB.
Así que es usted la responsable de que deje mi apartamento en el centro, ¿eh? ¿Sabes qué? Usted me ha cambiado la vida.
Hay razones que mueven más que el dinero, las personas. Por eso en Ibercaja reinvertimos el 100% de nuestros beneficios en la sociedad. Ibercaja, 150 años moviéndonos por ti.
Chacho was my little bro, whatever it's called. I love him, but dude, if you're gonna leave the kitchen or the whatever and there's cold air, turn it off when you leave. Turn it off when you leave the room. God knows for how long it's been on and I haven't known.
Which I think is fair. I suffer from that branding issue. I literally have straight men being like, I love your comedy, but I don't feel that I can go into a lesbian space. And I'm like, please! Give me your money! Once they drop the pins, they decline in sales.
So then they were like, well, we can't just target lesbians, so how do we like drop these?
What about non-binary people too? No one laughed at that, they were just like, good idea.
As teams from countries around the world gather here to play football, Palestinians are asking for something.
It's 1% of the population.
They start sending memes.
They donate $1 to a bunch of GoFundMes. Fuck off.
So like one of the jobs as the marketing team for me was to be like, how do we post social media content that like hints at the lesbians that we're with?
Oh, they hired you to hint at lesbianism, but not like flood lesbianism, pun intended.
So the strategy became basically just showing dogs wherever the fuck.
So instead of showing people, you started showing dogs. And lesbians were like, that's me. And straight men were like, I love dog. My best friend.
Does that also mean that they started sending pins? Yeah. Thank you. And then the guys got pins and were like, what the fuck is this game? And then sales dropped.
They had to start doing other pins, so they were like,
what was the original pin?
Well, the original pin was like Subaru owner for like 5 years. So you put a
5-year.
And then they started extending it out so you could get like a pride pin.
Oh, you get a Pride Subaru pin. What else is it? What would it be for the other, like a Confederate flag? Like what else? That's how they expand their marketing. Pick your pin. It's like BLM, thin blue line. Army, rainbow. Rainbow army. They just have every flag, Puerto Rican flag, just throw that in there. Is that it?
I mean, yeah, it's still subtle marketing. I'm not there.
Yeah, oh, it's not subtle, but can we give a round of applause for this person? That was amazing. Wow. My fans are useless. That
There is an additional aspect to it.
Wait, there's another person? Well, state your credentials, because we gotta go. Autism? Fine.
Hell yeah.
What's the additional element?
On a deep dive, just found this out.
Oh, you did a deep dive on Subaru. Cool. I love you guys. I would love to be at a party with you.
They were providing like family packages.
They were providing family packages for queer employees. Oh,
that was not like a thing that.
Oh wow, that's amazing. When it wasn't really that popular, so a bunch of people got like discounts on the Subarus. They're showing their gay friends. Wow, that's crazy that you're just kind to gay people and everyone's like gay. That's literally every straight man's worst nightmare, is to have a gay friend and then be labeled gay. That's why they don't come to Pride.
That's why they don't come to your shows.
Yeah.
Also, that lesbians started supporting and gay men were like, nah, they're ugly.
Okay, well, we have to be done. Oh, that's so sweet. We can put the lights back down.
Encuentra sabor ron de verano con su toque extra de cítricos. Déjate llevar por el zorro o ladrón.
Hi. All right, I'm gay. You can stop thinking about it. You can laugh at me being gay. It's okay. I see you straight people. I like being gay. Yeah, you're gay or... Oh, you did not like that at all. You're gay now. You laughed at my jokes. Gay little bitch. All right. All right, let's get started. I like being gay. My favorite part is the homophobia has gotten pretty good. Yeah, it's gotten pretty good. You guys hear about this pastor in the South who said he'd unlock the problem to getting rid of all the gays? Yeah, it's on YouTube. Fantastic. You have to watch it. He's like, well, the first thing we gotta do, we gotta take all the lesbians, put them in a big electrified fence, cage them in. Stop right there. I'm in. Put me in the cage with the other lesbians. I don't need to know the rest. Let's just fucking do it. Sometimes I feel a little bit more like a guy socially than a... Because I'm not like a regular woman. You guys picked up on that, right? I see some regular women. You guys have complex social rules that I don't fully understand. But maybe the men know it better than the women because it's so bizarre. Women will break up with their friends. You've heard this, right? Like, Heather, too toxic. I had to end it. And I'm like, and what? Brunch? What are you talking about? You've never heard a man be like, with Dave, I just give and I give and I give and I give. So much advice about crypto and he never reciprocates, right? Ask a man about his best friend. He is loyal. He's like, Dan, I thought beside that man, I would die for him. You're like, you guys beat in the service? Nah, Knicks game 3 weeks ago. I have a couple lesbian surprises. I'm sporting a Brazilian right now. This guy lost his shit over that. I know, and then I got a couple woos from some creeps. I like that. That's good. I know, right? It is surprising. A lesbian with a Brazilian. Kelly, can you be a lesbian with a Brazilian? Like, I was scared to get my wax, not because of the pain, but I was like, is this gonna fundamentally change who I am? Like, they'll rip out that last strip and I'll wake up with a dick in my mouth and my nails done. Like, what is gonna happen? Are we pulling back on dick in my mouth? If you're gonna pull back on dick in my mouth and my... Done, you're gonna hate the rest of my fucking set, okay, you pieces of shit? I woke up this morning, I said, don't do crowd work, Ashley, and I can't help it, I'm sort of a genius at it. All right. I love my Brazilian, though, I love it. I think it looks better, it feels better. I got catcalled leaving the salon. I walked out of the wax center and this dude was like, damn, girl, you got that fresh wax pussy glow. And I look like this all the time. I'm a lesbian, I'm a feminist. I never get catcalled, but I've been training for this moment my entire fucking life. One goddamn wax. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. He's my boyfriend now, so that's not the best catcall I've ever gotten. The best catcall I've ever gotten, true story, I was walking down the street and this guy went, hey, I got a nice dick for your asshole. That was it. And I burst out laughing. Because as a feminist, I'm mad. But as a consumer, I'm impressed. I don't have any questions about the product, right? I also appreciate the brevity of the catcall. Very short, concise. No fat on the catcall. He sees him walking, he's got a small window to sell me on his cock. The guy's like an old-time newsie, right? He's out on the corner like, Wall Street crashes, thanks for your asshole! Yeah, but I was with a woman at the time, and I was sort of new. And I think the men in here kind of know that when it's new, you're with a woman, you get a little bit. And lesbians especially get a little... Because I don't know if there are any lesbians in here, but I consider myself slightly... Great, cool, one. I consider myself you? You're thinking? You're just gonna decide right now? No, go ahead, let's share with Comedy Central and the entire world whether or not you're gay. But I consider myself a little bit masculine, you seem a little bit feminine, and when I date feminine women, it's interesting because I disappear in the eyes of men when I'm walking around with them. When you're a lesbian and you put on a backwards baseball cap, it's like the Harry Potter invisibility cloak. They don't see us anymore. They just see these hot feminine women and they hit on our girls, so we have a chip on our shoulder. And when men hit on a lesbian's girl, we do what I call the little butch shuffle. So I butch shuffle on over to this guy. No plan. Also not an easy person to confront, a catcaller. The dick for your asshole man. No plan. I just go up to him, I go, hey dude, I'm gay. And then he went, shit, fuck, I had no idea. God damn it. I'm sorry. And then he shook my hand. Said, love wins, man, and walked away. It blew my mind. My whole life, I'm like, catcalls are crazy. They can't be reasoned with. No, they're social liberals. They live amongst us. They're here. This guy is a catcaller and a gay rights supporter. He's like, I fought for your Jewish right to get married, and if you do, I'll tap both your asses. That's what I'll do. Have a great day. All right, I'm gonna try and fit one in now. I'm single, and I think it's because I'm 35 and I dress like a middle school fuckboy. So, no one should dress like this. Nobody. My name's Ashley Gavin. I think I dress like my name's just Gavin. The look I'm trying to go for is like confident, androgynous, handsome woman, but I think I'm more in the realm of like troubled, pubescent, beautiful boy. If you can't see it from the front, let me just skate away. Not a gender thing, I identify as a woman, it's just that other people identify me as Kyle from Spanish class. And this was a great look for when I was slutting around, but I'm not doing that anymore. I swiped, I came, I conquered, you know. Veni Vici Vaci, if you know the Latin. I named my strap-on Brutus, but that's not the point. Oh, a couple of you read. That's cool. Good. The rest of you can Google that shit when you get home. Or write it in the comments or whatever. I don't know where this is going. But now I crave intimacy. I don't want to be a slut anymore. You know what I mean? I want intimacy. But my problem is I don't know how to get to intimacy without fucking my way to it. Do you understand? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be a whore, but I don't know how else to get a hug. Does that make sense? Which app is that? Where you match, you don't hook up, you just kind of scratch each other's heads. I don't want Tinder, I want Tickler, you know? That's what I'm looking for. And this outfit, it gives the wrong impression because women think that I'm like a fuckboy, but really what I want to do is just cuddle. And I never know how to ask for a cuddle while being in this character. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, girl, come back to my hotel room and we will cry. You know, like that? Like, you will be wet with tears, girl. So, what I do instead, well, I could just ask for a cuddle. That is, right, you're laughing. I could just literally ask if I can be held. But I can't do that because I don't have a good relationship with my mom. So, instead what I do is I have my cuddle plan. The cuddle plan is I'm gonna fuck her good, I'm gonna fuck her good, I'm gonna fuck her good. And then I am baby. You understand? I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her and then num num num, nurse from mommy. Yes. Get the self-esteem, the nutrients. Some of you pulling back on the mommy issues. I want to be so deep inside of this woman, we're connected by an umbilical cord, okay? When I pull my fingers out, I want her to name them. Kyle, Ashley, the twins. But sometimes it's hard to earn that validation in bed. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys have had a night like this. Like one time I was this is her clit. I was touching her. Wow, not enough laughter on that. Some learning going on. I'm touching, I don't know why the clit is all the way over here. It should be here, closer to you, probably. Unless you want to put the pussy on a pedestal, that's fine if that's your move. But I'm touching her. Someone clapping for that, shut up. No, fuck off, okay. I'm touching her clit. I'm having one of those nights where she's like harder, 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 harder. And I'm like, okay. So I'm going harder. And she's like, harder, 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 harder. And my arm is flaring up. And every vulva, beautiful, perfect in every way. This one, made of steel, possibly. She's like, harder, harder, harder. I'm like, this isn't a bean, it's a brick. I look like lesbian Karate Kid. Just going for my pink belt, you know what I'm saying? She's like, harder, harder, harder. What do you want me to do? Punch it? What is happening? You want a full Rocky? Just... I look like a mountain goat on Discovery Channel just digging my hoof. Clinging to a cliff. You know? Like, what are we doing? Making pussy side guacamole? What is this? You guys were okay. I'm Ashley Gavin. How old are you? You look like you threw the first brick at Stonewall. Second brick, okay. 62? Thank you for being here. How did you know about this? My 26-year-old wife. You're...
I think we should start with the middle frame, I think.
This will be the rest of the show. Your 26-year-old wife. You're getting married on Tuesday? She's already married. I'll be 26 old. She's not even 26! This girl is still on her parents' health care! Thank God you said something. Thank God you interrupted the show. You You problematical bitch, thank you. Thank you so much for having no moral boundaries. Well, listen. Now here's the thing. I have a friend. His name is Sam. He's also a comedian. Hold on, whore. He's also a comedian, okay? And he's into older guys. So when he was 26 or 27, he was dating like a 52, 53-year-old. So I am very familiar with the gay age gap relationship. And I am super open-minded about it. That being said, the rest of these people probably aren't. Nor will the internet be. So I'm gonna do my best to be your ally during this discussion. Even though, and I wanna be clear, where is my camera? I'm gonna look directly into the camera. I would never do this. No, I'm not judging, I'm really not. How did you guys, you really look like you took Grammy out tonight. Like, it does look like a community service program, I'm not gonna lie. All right. No, I'm sure the head is great. No teeth, just...
Honestly, though.
No, that's great. Okay, so how did you guys meet? Local bar. You're out there on the prowl. No, I know. You had to approach. You had to. Yeah, now what's your name, 60? What's your name, Edith? What's your name? What's your name? Linda. Okay. Linda's not so bad. And what's your name, Kiosk? Okay, I was close. Okay, and so you were at the bar, and are you traditionally into older women? Yes. Are you into ancient women, I guess?
Man, I've been thinking about eating some kebab fries. Those are good. Kebab fries.
Wait, what's a food product with an old lady on the label? Aunt Jemima? It doesn't apply for this one, but I was just thinking, Betty Crocker, that's it? I thought it might be Betty Crocker. Did she go up to you and go, like, didn't I see you on a cake box? Yeah. You have a great sense of humor, by the way, Grandma. Thank you so much. So now, what in your last relationship, Lex? How old was your last partner?
Same age as me.
Oh, damn. They must be having a field day. They must be having a field day, being like, no, she's dating my Aunt Linda.
We've been out, and the nicest thing that people have said was, "Are you sisters?"
Are you sisters? That's cute. How long have you been dating? You're married, but like, how long have you? Sorry, I'm just having a stroke. You're familiar with them, Linda. If this is offending you, you are a Ashley Gavin show. I just want to remind you, you've seen this on your feed before. Maybe not this specifically. I'm so small? On the screen? On the phone, Grandma? The TikTok? So, you've never dated an older woman?
I have.
Oh, you have? Okay. And do you usually go to high schools to pick up your... Like, have you ever dated someone so young? This must be an interest... Yeah. You haven't. Okay, it is gay, so we can't say Jerry, so Ellen. What's the youngest you've dated besides Lex?
Our age gap is 36, so before this was
28. Okay. Okay. So it's a pattern, I would say. What do you think is the most fun thing about having such a wide age gap?
She's gotten that count.
Oh, that's such a sweet answer. I hate it. What an incredibly likable answer. And Lex, you're an adult. You're almost 26.
She's gotten that count.
Oh, that's such a sweet answer. I hate it. What an incredibly likable answer. And Lex, you're an adult. You're almost 26, so... Wait, no, I know she's on her dad's team. You're a lesbian. You're poor. What do you do? Linda, what do you do? You're a supervisor. God, you're such a dyke. Okay. Supervisor for a manufacturing facility. And when are you planning on retiring? Never? Love that, Linda. And so you're getting married. We are. Sorry, I really am having trouble with this. Yeah, Linda, I'll take some fodder.
When I met Lex, I had 10 cats.
You had 10 cats when you met Lex. And how many do you have now? Just 9. I thought you were gonna say 11. Her pussy, Ashley, you get it? Did you just ask me what the Wi-Fi password is? Okay, Linda, hit settings on your phone. Bro. Does anyone have any questions for Lex and Linda? No, this is when it gets real fun.
La tarjeta que sí vale la pena. Paga como tú quieras. ¿Consigue ya tu tarjeta Klarna?
Cuando sufres leucemia infantil, cuesta más sentirse orgulloso de ser español. 14 países europeos tratan a sus niños con leucemia con un protocolo común que salva más vidas que el nuestro. Firma para poner a España al nivel de Europa.
Switch it up. Do you scissor, Linda? You're surprised. Linda? 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 You're surprised. Linda? 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 Linda, I'm gonna throw up. You have to stop. Linda, I'm actually gonna puke. I'm surprisingly flexible. Jesus Christ. Yeah, now that you dislocated your hip, I'm sure. Yeah, ever since you had that tough time getting onto your Harley and popped your knee out, yeah, you're pretty flexible. So, wait, Lex, what do you do?
I'm a financial crimes analyst.
Financial crimes analyst? And does anyone at your job maybe feel that a crime does robbing the cradle fall into that category? Or I don't think there's anything morally going wrong with what you're. I can't say it. You know, you're 26 years old almost, and you're cooked, you know, you're done. Your brain is your brain, and you're gonna be this way forever. So, are you just trying to have 2 wives? Is that like the goal? Like to turn 50 and then... Lex, I don't think I'm your type. But maybe when Linda's dead, I might be. For real though, do you ever worry about that? Because Jen and I have an 8-year difference, and I think about it all the time. I think about... She's like, one day you're gonna die, and I'm just gonna be around with 7 of your cats. I've had this before. I've had like a 50-year age gap at a show before. Yeah. It went so viral. But that was a guy and a girl, so it was way more like, sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Yeah. Do you pee when you sneeze? What do you mean Lex does? Lex! Are there any closing remarks you guys want to make, or does anyone have a question? That way, maybe now they haunt your brain, and you're surprised Linda's not asleep. That was really mean. You have a question? I'm gonna marry you. That was, so if you didn't hear it, this fucking genius just asked Lex, how is your relationship with your mother? Lex?
Not great.
Not great. Not great. Dude, round of applause for them. That was so fun. Oh my God. You know, the Philly crowd work, you never know what you're gonna get. And this weekend I was like, I don't think I got a banger. And then you two rolled in here. You parked your bikes outside and you sauntered in.
Chew. So...
We've been doing this for an hour and a half.
Oh my god, bro.
You're gonna have to edit this, Michael. You're gonna have to edit this.
Yeah, I am not touching this shit. Why did you open another canvas?
Are you drawing another fucking penis? Oh my god. This reminds me of a fucking image of SpongeBob and Squidward, I think. Hold on. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh no.
What
happened?
He just covered it.
You could use the freaking SpongeBob as the censor thing. You could use that.
Well, I'll use it as a censor.
What is that?
Finding old Tumblr fucking artwork.
Why can't I move it? Why can't I move it?
This is gonna be an amazing video to edit, guys.
Yeah. I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. Is there a crown somewhere? I need to find a crown. Hold on.
Add it to the collection.
Yes.
The Tom Tort corner. Hold on, I'll search up Tom Tort Heath on Google. I just found the comic!
Alright.
I'll put that in the center. Yes.
I should have that as the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is beautiful, guys. We've made so much progress.
We made so much progress. We've really advanced as a society. Hold on. Hold on. I need a whole new canvas. I just need to show you guys.
No, stop.
Hey guys, everyone shut the fuck up, everyone shut the fuck up. Yo, I think I found the person who drew the fucking Omegaverse comic. Prince of Mint on Tumblr.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Tumblr. Hold on. I'm searching this up on the video. So the Homestuck guy.
Of mints. Oh no, I don't know. They weren't the person who made it, but they made another Tom Tord thing. I have my hopes up. Goddamn.
Whoa! What the? Wow.
I'm scared. Why are they actually lost media though? What's going on?
I'm finding more images from them.
Are we back to finding?
Guys, let's just fucking watch like Tom Tord's AMVs.
Guys!
What? Wait, what?
I think I actually found their Tumblr. I think I actually found their Tumblr.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're lying.
I did.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
They're deactivated?
Them.
No!
They deactivated. They left the internet. That's why you can't fucking find it.
Maybe. Let's see.
Dude, this is so messed up. That's why we couldn't find the original artist. Because they
It is lost media.
It is lost media, dude. I should make like a video, like just where has this artist gone?
These are videos just this recording.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, stop. Guys, I found their Twitter. I found their Twitter.
Did they have a Twitter? No! Maybe search up Fedora, whatever the fuck their username, into Google.
Pixel. Affinity.
We have a Affinity.
Oh no, I need to see this. Oh my god.
They're literally just dead.
Imagine they actually are dead and we're doing this with a dead guy.
Oh no.
God.
Let's get back to Tom Tord, I think.
Yeah. Why does it always comes back to fucking Steven Universe or Under?
I know.
Wait, is it? It is!
Is it IK?
It is!
Holy shit! We found them!
Oh my god.
This is before they did Edgeworld. I see.
Of course they were. Dude, of course they were a fan of OC.
I found
You found the artist?
Pause. But I found archives of their Tumblr.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
All the way back! Oh my god. I love the Tom Tord heat. It's one of my tabs. we are studying this shit. I need to watch a true AMV.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
This is a true AMV.
Dude, a few years you're gonna look through your like playlist and scroll through and then you fucking see this shit and you have
do you know about Jesus Christ?
Love it! Dude, some of your fans are gonna find this and then that'd be bro.
I have to go now, guys. I think it's the end of the saga. No, we found out that they got wiped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so what's the moral of this story?
Don't porn a Megaverse shit and you won't have an embarrassing thing to look back on.
Also, I will now be deleting my search history.
Like your average person, when I'm bored, I scroll on my phone. So just as I have done thousands of times, I went to my Instagram and scrolled through a bunch of art when I came around Edgeworld art. And here's some spooky lore drop for a second. Edgeworld was my first ever fandom. And you know, instead of starting on maybe Tumblr with posting my art, I started on Amino. Yeah, so obviously I'm like, wow, I feel both old and violated for having to remember that. Let me see how the fandom is doing. And so, you know, I looked at TikTok and Twitter, and overall it's been thriving recently, which was nice to see. But then I came across a video talking about the one and only Dear Starboy, and didn't that hit me with a whiplash of nostalgia. Spooky here, and as you know, I have dabbled in the world of fanfiction. With my first ever fandom being Eddsworld, it's only natural that's the way I found fanfiction, wasn't it? Yeah, and I have regrets. You see, I was what we called in the industry a Tom Towards shipper. I know. Before you blast me in the comments, I was like 10 to 11, alright? Give me a break. I just found out gay people were real and not just something in TV. And I also found out that shipping was also a thing. So, as you can imagine, when I caught whiff of a popular fic circling around in 2019 that was Tom Tord, oh, I was intrigued. I know that Tom Tord is something that's still both loved and fucking hated still, and honestly, I have no clue how I feel about it. I know I was bullied back in the day and was harassed, because of course I was on, for liking the ship, so I feel sympathy towards the lasting shippers, but also like, people have every right to hate it, because Jesus Christ, fans, at least back then, were something else. This is torture for me to revisit too, but if I'm going down, you guys are going down. So, here's the thing.
I think I'm gonna finish Double Trouble and then maybe I'll do... Can Mrs. Midnight
because I didn't need to read it to take it in. I didn't read that shit because I listened to it. Oh yeah, baby, I audiobooked it. I didn't read a word. Instead, someone else read it and I listened to every second. I don't remember much, but I know I listened to every second. Today will be the first time I see this masterpiece in its full glory. Before I get started, I think it's important to say a lot of this is just my opinion, as I am a writer myself. I don't want to be stepping on anyone's shoes if this fic is something people generally still do enjoy, or if this fic is like rightful, like for the criticism, like the author did something, or I don't know. This is all lighthearted fun, and I'm just glazing over a piece of history in the Eddsworld fandom. With that, let's get started. For the longest time, I wasn't interested in Dear Starboy. Because I was still new to Wattpad, I couldn't find it and was too lazy to, which would have been the best decision ever if I didn't get a video in my YouTube recommendation of a reading of it. This was the channel that was responsible. Xnovist, correct me if I said that wrong. Basically, they were known for doing voice acting for Eddsworld dubs, I think mainly ones from Tumblr, and Jesus Christ, this was 6 years old, and wherever that dude is, I hope things are going good for him, because looking back, they do sound absolutely miserable reading this.
Wait, who the fuck is saying this shit? Like, why aren't you telling me who the fuck's saying each line? What neighbor says this? Like, who says this to their new neighbor? Not even a snack to binge on. He was much too stressed today. To binge on? Do you mean to munch on? Munch on would have been better, not binge on. If you're gonna binge something, it's like, if you're gonna binge something, it's going to be like a big portion of some shit. A snack is just something little to munch on. Neighbor ignores me. See, this is, oh my god, this is exactly what I was talking about. Tord does not give a shit about this. Tord does not give a shit about Tom. All he cares about is that fucking dick, okay?
Which is good. I have a feeling once I do actually read this for the review part, it's not going to be so fun. And once I finished listening to Dear Starboy, back then I just remember being really fucking confused. Even at 11, I didn't understand why Tord would just kill himself over some person, because they only knew each other for like 2 weeks. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me. Romeo and Julia only knew each other for like 5 days before dying together, and people love them, so, if you can't tell, I still can't make sense of this. I'm a slow burn girly, what can I say? Not even a girl, but still. Even if I was confused, the animatics made me believe this was a work of art. Enough so that it didn't stop my little gremlin hands from making art to get likes. I feel like in the old art in question, you can see I never really caught on to Tord being this pastel twink. Twinks in general I didn't understand until midway through the fandom, and that's when I understood. understood what tops and bottoms were as well. It stripped my childhood innocence oh so quickly. Back on topic. Back then, it was like the most popular fanfic, especially for Tom Tord. Everyone knew it, and either one loved it or two hated it. And it would make absolute circles around the fandom. But the thing was, this was 2019. Dear Starboy came out 2016 to 2017. And because it was so popular, I was under the assumption that it had come out then. Because why would it still be popular if it came out years ago? Like, huh? The earliest Dear Starboy art that I could find is the original covered by Snoopy.Tord in the Eddsworld Amina. And I couldn't find the artist.
Oh my god, my...
Back to them. Still again, wherever they may be, I hope they're doing well because their art is
my
cool. I wouldn't be surprised if they received some
my
hate
ass
because of their
is
work. Being the
sticking
face
to
of
the
Dear Starboy or cover. I know that the author definitely did, which, I don't know, maybe it was just the state of the internet, or like I said earlier, the author was involved in stuff. I don't really know. But yeah, the fanfic definitely deserved criticism. But this literally feels like it was written by a teenager who just wanted to write a stupid AU. Sure, they made Tord a massive twink, and both of the characters were pretty out of character. But it's just some fandom fun, isn't it? So, was Dear Starboy any good? Now it's time that I take the time and actually read this fine piece of work that many people have either adored or judged so harshly. So much so that the author ended up deleting their work, and I will just be reading a re-upload of it.
Davante da FP Master, da FP Oficial, Máster Universitario, ventaja en el mercado laboral.
Tía, estoy muy rayada.
Tía, alegra esa cara, por favor.
Esto te lo arreglo yo
Well, I just read Dear Starboy in the year 2024 for this video. I read Tom Tord in the year 2024 for this video. You guys better like this video if you made it this far. Before I get to criticize, let me explain the story of Dear Starboy to you. And oh boy, hold on, I just need me a very quick pick-me-up. Dear Starboy is a Tom Tord neighbor AU, and the part that gets everyone is Tord being quote-unquote pastel. Very obviously inspired by Tumblr with the flower crowns and the astrology aesthetic. Complete opposite of Tord's character, basically. It starts out with Tord moving in, being the new neighbor, and Tom being informed about it. Tom doesn't really care and instead listens to music, but even though he's said to be wearing headphones, a voice joins in the lyrics. Once he realizes that the voice didn't come from a local stray cat, we meet Tord, who is described as having a lilac flower crown with roses and emerald green stems. His sweater is also a matching purple, loosely pulled over a white button-up shirt, as well as having an assortment of jewelry, with the most striking features being his heterochromia eyes, one silver, one red. I would comment that it's unrealistic, but Tom literally has no eyes, plus I'm an advocate that we should let people be fun and whimsical and silly with character designs. After their small exchange, Tord picks up the nickname Kitty Boy for Tom. We also receive one of the most corniest lines in the whole fic. I'm Tord, your new neighbor, friend, possible love interest, comrade, pal. No one introduces themselves like that, especially not Tord from Eddsworld. After some cheesy dialogue, Tord gets called down for dinner, and that ends chapter 1. We start chapter 2 with Tom silently complaining about school late at night, and then he hears a tap on his window, which of course is Tord. We get another Twinkie outfit reveal, and we find out that Tord is homeschooled, which kinda explains his introduction of himself from earlier. We receive another cringy yet iconic line. Yup, we are all stars in our own way. I wouldn't really consider myself a star. I sure would, Tom. You are pretty dazzling. Tom felt a faint blush warm up his face at the compliment, but quickly shook it off. A human star. Tord, the only way Tom could describe him, bright, full of energy, practically radiating light. He was a star, alright. You guys met literally yesterday. After talking a little about the stars, they then act again like they've been knowing each other. And for chapter 2, this dialogue should not exist. We then say goodnight, and chapter 2 ends here. Chapter 3, we start with Tom getting up and ready for school, then we switch over to Tord's perspective. We get his usual routine, which includes stalking, and while Tord is eating cherries by his window, Tom interrupts coming home from school early and obviously in distress. Which, damn, Tord seems like he can care less in his mind, having to, quote, push his fantasies aside and help his friend. Tom, after some hesitation, explains he had an anxiety attack. They share a kind of sweet moment if they didn't just meet a day and a half ago, and then Tord manages to convince Tom to go out with him, and not gonna lie, it was pretty smooth. They meet at 9 o'clock, and we are introduced to the most iconic Dear Starboy look. After climbing down a tree, which Tom struggled with and caused a cliche romantic moment, they were off into the forest, where Tord showed Tom a spot with a cliff and a waterfall. They sit down and have the most corniest conversation about the stars and how a house isn't a home, all that fun stuff. The chapter ends as they declare it their place. Chapter 4, we get the tiniest of a time skip, which is only 2 days. We see Tom and Tord have grown closer, which is no surprise since not even a day and a half ago did it take for them to have their own damn spot at this point. Of course, Tord talks about more astrology and Tom pretends not to listen, but obviously he is. The day ends and the next day Tom receives a letter which comes from his secret admirer. Gee Tom, I really wonder who it's from. It's not like they literally talk about stars in it. It's not like you literally don't call a certain someone Starboy, but I guess that doesn't connect the initials SB at all. Not at all. He goes to Tord about it and Tord acts nonchalant, which Tom delivers the most cruel line, probably because nobody has ever loved you or made you feel loved. It's a joke, but damn, that hurt me a little bit. Next, chapter 5, we start out with another love letter. It talks about how he has terrible puns, and it's just like, man, it can't be more obvious. You have like the one friend you talk to. Back at their spot, he's sitting with Tord as he reads this letter. Tord teases him about it like he wasn't the one who wrote it, makes a concerning comment, and then falls into the water, dragging Tom with him. Tom swims to the surface and realizes that Tord isn't there and goes back in to get him. After they get out, they kind of just joke about it. Tord makes another concerning comment, but I'm sure it's nothing. Some gay shit happens, and then they talk about making a bucket list, and that's pretty much it for chapter 5. Chapter 6 talks about how Tom keeps receiving the letters, and that Tord even made a pastel blue star shoebox for Tom to keep the letters in. I'm not even gonna point out how obvious it is anymore because Jesus Christ, Dear Starboy Tom is the dumbest fucker in existence. Another foreshadowing comment Tord makes later, they talk about making that bucket list. Literally using the exact same paper that Tord uses to write his little letters. Tord writes the title and then they both add things up to 10. I'm sorry, this is bothering me. I haven't brought this up because I've been trying to ignore it, but how fucking long is that gap between their houses? They've literally reached out to the other person before on many occasions, but apparently there's also a tree in the middle of them or in the way. Even if the houses are close, they couldn't possibly be close enough to reach the other unless they live in a city. But like, I'm about to start crying. Anyways, they make the bucket list, and let me just read off this fruit salad of a list. Tom plus Tord's bucket list. Number 1, first kiss. 2nd, get drunk. 3rd, waltz with somebody in the rain. 4, first heartbreak. Ooh. 5, visit the stars. 6, get married/propose. 7, fall in love. 8, adopt a pet. 9, raise a tree sapling. 10, change someone's life. And if that is... Back to the script. Tord says he could check it all off within a year, and to check something off immediately, they decide to adopt the stray cat from the first day they met. Which would have literally been, what? Like a week ago? It was simple enough to find a cat, because of course it was, and the only trouble they had was...
Oh, come...
Tom wanted
okay,
to go
fine.
shadow,
I think now is a good time to, like... close this off, mainly because I'm kind of tired. Also because this lasts like 3 hours, and I think this is the longest time I've been live. So
chapter 7.